Hey, Megan. Yeah, Patricia? You want to go get something to eat? Where do you want to go? How about Chili's? All right, let's go to Chili's. Oh, no, it's closed. What should we do? I'm going to eat you. What do you mean by that? Cannibals.
I hate you.
Kicking it over to your host, Eden Louise White Blob.
No.
Likes to cut the cheese, Madero.
Hi, guys. Just so you know, Carly, you caused that. The white blob is you.
You're
not a white blob.
I should have known.
No, you're not a white blob, but you.
I should have known not to say such a thing in front of him.
This is nuts. Thank you,
I don't know what to do
Jason.
You're welcome.
This is some numbered episode of Oh Shit, That's Scary. OSTS.
OSTS.
I'm always joined by my lovely co-host, Carli Bonillo.
Hello, how are you?
Oh my God. You're so cute. This episode is sponsored by alcohol.
Hold on.
Yes,
You didn't
sir.
introduce me.
I'm not there yet.
So you're going to do the sponsor before me.
Jason.
I'm going to do the whole podcast and then introduce
Oh, okay.
you.
You introduce her horribly.
You're a
Horribly.
whore.
She hates it.
Shut
So
up.
she gets to
Both of
introduce you the way she wants.
Shut up.
The way she wants.
Zima.
Zima, baby.
We're drinking Zimas. This is, okay, let me start over. Jason, he
Hey.
moves switches. I'm sorry. He moves switches. That's real great.
Dotty-dotty-dee.
We're drinking Zimas.
Limited release, people.
Limited release
Check your
Zimas.
nearest Bevmo.
Oh my God, these are great.
If you missed it like we did.
So we used to be in this thing
Try
called
it.
the Rocky Horror Picture Show. We
don't
did
know if you
a
ever heard of
live
it.
shadow casting in Santa Monica. But I was 8
New
years
Art
old.
Theater.
New Art Theater. I don't want to get anybody in trouble, though. I don't know.
Why?
Anyways.
Fuck them.
No, I love them.
I love them too. Fuck them.
Aw, I love you guys. All the Sins cast. Love you. Oh.
Sins of the flesh.
So they would drink Zimas, and I didn't know what Zimas was forever, but they were drinking Zimas. I was
Zimas
8.
was.
8. So, but now I know what it is, and it's great. Good job, guys. Love you, love you, love you. This episode, I'm already sweating. This is great. This episode, we're talking about cannibalism.
It's pretty great. Pretty
Great.
great stuff.
Another thing you should know, these intros that Jason do, we don't know about them.
Jason do.
Jason doesn't know about them either. You can see it in his face that he's trying to think of something.
Making it up on the spot.
Making it up on the spot. So real fun. Never know what's going to come out. We have yet to have to cut one, so good job.
Well, you guys try to, and I really fight for you to keep it in because it's pretty much the only time I talk.
There you go. There you
Yep.
go. Also, last episode, Jason, he plugged Roseanne. We cut out a lot of us arguing about Roseanne, and then Roseanne got canceled.
Yep.
Because she was being a little bit racist.
A little bit of racist.
A little bit of racist, which I said, yeah, she's doing these things. She's a
doing
Trump
it.
supporter, so she. But sad for everybody. So we're hoping that they'll do a Connor special, and then we can plug that.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Okay, there we
I
go.
will. I will plug that.
Sorry. Anyways, cannibals.
Cannibals.
Cannibal.
Fuck yeah.
No.
Oh.
It's like Panama.
Cannibal. Oh,
But I don't have
fuck
a
yeah.
guitar, a good drums, and a bass.
Holy shit. I'm
Eating your face for the motherfucking day.
There you go. That's our cannibal song. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Use it as a ringtone, guys. Make a lot of friends.
Oh, freecreditreport.com.
They had really good commercials.
Yeah, they
Never did they have good commercials.
You
The
don't remember
songs
when
were
they
great.
had those that band?
Yes, I do.
I loved those.
Carly.
I thought they were great.
Freecreditreport.com. Tell your
They
kids,
went
tell your dad, tell your mom. Okay, so you liked it.
That's true. I didn't want to admit it. I think I don't like the. Oh no, it's the school one where the girl's like,
Oh,
I gotta get to
Education Connection.
Connection.com.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Education Connection.
That's where I am.
Man.
All right, so we all did some research. Didn't really talk about what we were researching. I don't know what's gonna
We'll
go
see how it
on.
goes.
This is gonna be great. Jason,
All right. So to start you off with cannibalism, you should know a few things about cannibalism. Cannibalism is when a human being,
Bean.
A human being.
Bean.
or it could be any species, eats the same species.
Yeah, that's true.
If a chicken
cow
eats a
cow,
chicken-
it's cannibal.
No, if a chicken eats a chicken.
I said if a cow eats a cow.
No, you're wrong. You're
Shit.
stupid.
Shit.
You're dumb.
Shit.
So you're probably wondering what human beings taste like.
Nope.
Well, here we go. A lot of cannibalizers said that human beings taste mostly like pork, and it looks like steak when it's cooked properly. Kind of like veal. Babies or younger humans have a softer texture and is more like fish, like the texture of fish.
That's fucking gross. I could never.
Eat a person.
Now, we all know in the wilderness, if I'm left alone, I'm gonna die, right? Because I'm not gonna. I can't kill an animal. I can't do shit. I'm gonna drink every source of water there is.
Yeah.
Not checking for shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm dying.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it is,
I'm not done. Hold on.
okay, go ahead.
Okay. So I can't kill and eat a human. I could probably kill a human. I can't eat him. Go on.
I'm wondering why somebody would. Did they kill and eat the baby? Was it a dead baby?
How else would you? Oh.
And they just
It's like
decided
veal.
to eat it?
It's like veal.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what's the situation? How do you become in the situation?
Sexual.
Less
Why
of
are
a
you eating
hunt.
this baby?
Less of a hunt, probably.
No, that's
What
what
do you mean
I'm
less
asking.
of a hunt? I feel like hunting a person is harder.
That's what
No, that's why you would eat a baby.
That's what I'm asking. So they're actually going out and killing babies to eat them?
Every situation's different.
Okay.
Okay? And the
Oh,
great
my
thing about eating humans is everybody tastes a little bit different because of diet, because of age, all that other crap. Because
Oh.
humans don't just eat the same thing.
I would taste like Del fucking Taco and Zima. This is amazing. What do you? Whoa, no! I'm thinking of all sorts of things.
Like?
If you
Lettuce
eat,
in your brain.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, gross. I hate it.
Yeah. If you have food poisoning and somebody eats you, do you get food poisoning if they eat your belly?
Well, they're not going to eat your stomach.
Why
Unless
not?
they're weirdos.
Oh, cannibalists won't eat the intestines of
Yeah,
something?
that's weird.
Oh.
That's gross.
Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. As a meat eater, I don't think I've eaten. Although haggis, you could do a human haggis.
What the fuck is a haggis?
Haggis, like in Scotland, when they put all the stuff inside the sheep's
so good.
stomach. And then they
So
like
good.
boil it, and it's like grains. And
It's
all that
illegal
stuff.
in the States.
It's illegal in the because it's got lungs in it. It's got all that.
I think it is a lung.
Why is it illegal?
Because people shouldn't eat those organs.
The way
Oh, they shouldn't? They should just throw it away?
Hold
Hold
in
on,
America.
hold
Fuck
on.
off, America.
Hold
America
on,
fucking
hold on.
sucks.
You're wrong, Carly. It's illegal in the States because the way you do it is inhumane.
That makes sense. Yay, America.
Why inhumane in what way?
That's all it said on the internet.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're
well, it's like
killing them
monkey brain
inhumanely?
soup and shit like that.
Yes.
Like, you can't be doing that shit either because it's really inhumane.
And what else? What do you do with the rest of the monkey? You know what I mean? But
God,
people
I don't know.
eat.
Oh, we
People
should
have-
explain monkey brain soup. They cut a hole in a table and they like clamp a monkey just the top and then they just crack into
Okay,
it.
I'm
It's
not.
awful.
This is gonna make
Awful.
me grossed out.
I know. I'm more grossed out by that than cannibalism. Like, eat a person, fine. When they start eating animals, like, oh my God.
We are animals.
I know, but
Pigs. We taste like pig.
gross.
We're
No,
pigs.
Do we
more
have
like
bacon
pork.
bits? I hate you. I'm
I'll
drinking
put some
now.
bacon. I got your bacon bits.
There you go. Oh, here you go.
Hello,
Cheers.
Jason.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes,
We should do this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
we try, but you're such a prude.
That's true, but when I start drinking, I'm still a prude and I'm very mean. Let's go.
Actually, you're more tolerable when you're out of it.
Ah!
I wish you would be addicted to something.
Yeah, that's true. I am very nice. Very. Oh my God, I'm so sweaty. Carly, you
All right,
go.
Carly, Europe.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Europe.
So this
Peeing.
Haggis
Scotland.
haggis.
is so good. It's so good. I recommend
good.
traveling, everybody.
Well, traveling, but I'm not going to eat no fucking haggis. I'm borderline vegetarian right now. It's getting real hard for me to eat meat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you eat shit and die?
I don't know. I've never tried it, but you have.
No, I haven't. That's not
Jason
true.
ate shit. Let me tell you about this.
Oh, shit.
So I don't know the story
That's
exactly,
scary.
but this is what I know. We were at my cousin's house. and somebody picked up either a cat shit or a dog shit, but it was like white because it
You
was
weren't
old.
there
in there for a
first of all.
while.
You weren't there. This is it needs to be saved because Kevin supposedly was there. I don't think it ever happened.
Okay, we'll save it. So next time Kevin's on, he can talk about the time you ate cat shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Fucking cat shit eater. Sorry.
Maybe that's why.
Jason, cat
thank-
shit eating Maderos.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'm okay,
Okay.
with it. I'm not a.
My hands
prude.
are so high in the air. I'm so excited. Go ahead, Carly. I'm so sorry for interrupting you.
No, that's okay. Okay, so Catherine Knight was the first Australian woman to be sentenced to life without parole for all this crazy shit that she did. She was never a nice person. All her life, she was the one that you don't fuck with. Or
Like she was like known.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
just a bitch.
yeah. In all
I don't
of
know how it is.
Australia,
I don't know how it is in Australia. Like
Obviously, you don't fuck with Catherine Knight.
her mom would tell people, "Don't fuck with her; she'll kill you."
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a quote?
Yes, actually.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yeah, she tried to strangle her first husband.
As you do.
Her only husband? Did she remarry? I
Well,
don't think so.
Do they still count as your husbands if they're dead?
Widowers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Ex-death husband.
Good.
Ex-death husband.
She didn't kill him, though. He survived. She just tried
Oh.
to strangle him because he wouldn't have sex with her more than 3 times on their wedding night. He fell
So
asleep.
they did make it to 3.
They made it to 3, and then he passed out, and she then tried to strangle him.
I wonder if there were like warning signs before.
Did they have sex
There had
before
to-
their wedding night?
I feel like yes. I'm just assuming yes. It was like
I mean, if she's crazy and
the
she's mad
70s.
about the sex that not happening
80s?
on the wedding night, like you should probably she getting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She getting it.
So yeah, and then so she had a baby with him, and then he decided to leave her because she hit him in the head with a frying pan one time.
Okay.
And so he left,
Flintstones.
and she freaked out and took the baby and left the baby on the railroad tracks, and
What?
yeah, and then ran away and stole an axe from somewhere and was running through town threatening to kill people with it. And then a hobo man saved the baby right before a train came.
Jesus.
That's the best part of Hobo Man.
so she has a kid out there.
She has 4 kids out there.
So she didn't get arrested for that.
I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't find anything
We
about
don't know
her
what the-
arrests
We
before
don't know what
then.
the laws are over
Oh.
there.
One time she slashed up a woman's face and made her drive to go find her ex-husband. And then the lady pulled over in a service station. Catherine found a little boy, and held him hostage with a knife. And the police came and beat her into submission with brooms.
Nice.
Brooms.
Fucking nice.
Were they
brooms.
janitor police?
They were.
Go
They
Australia.
were. Oh my God, Australia coming in hot.
This was all in like the 80s, I believe. And so then
80s.
Well, that makes sense.
in like
Anything goes. Zima.
2000, I
Now
believe.
I'm thinking puffy hair.
She met a man named John.
Doe.
He had 3 kids of his own.
A deer.
A female dude. Sorry, go on.
I
kids.
believe they were adults at the time. He had a baby that I believe, it doesn't matter. And he was fully aware of her craziness. He wound up kicking
talked to
her
her
out of the house because she like stabbed him in the chest with scissors.
Okay.
So he kicked her out.
That's
got
all he did was kick her
stitched
out.
up.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm fucking that bitch up.
And then he put a restraining order on her and told like his buddies at work, if I don't come into work tomorrow, she probably killed me. So
Oh, fuck.
one horny night, he's like, okay, yeah, you can come over.
No.
Yeah. And so she goes in, they have sex, and he falls asleep. And then Catherine jumped at the chance, stabbed him 37 times.
Oh.
He tried to run out of the house, and I think either he stumbled backwards or she grabbed him and pulled him back in. But there was definitely blood outside the house. Pulled him back in.
Oh my God.
And then he didn't show up to work the next day, so coworkers called the police, who showed up at the house and found his skinned, headless body in the living room. And his skin, all in one piece, was draped on a hook by the door, like a coat. And his head was boiling in a pot on the stove.
Oh my.
Pieces of his butt were pan fried with vegetables and gravy and plated out on the table.
What the fuck?
There were like 2 place settings, each with little place cards with his kids' names on them. There was another plate out in the backyard, which I think she was going to get down on.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not sure.
Fuck that.
She pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. And I guess her file says never to be released, which is like one of the first times I guess that's ever happened there. It's I don't know. But she tried to get out again in 2006.
Why would she try to get out? No one's letting you out,
I think
bitch.
she's pleading insanity.
Nobody's letting you out.
She says she doesn't remember it.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's a repressed memory now because you did some fucking weird shit. And your body's like, this is not normal. No, you're not getting out.
Yeah.
No, you're not. And you know what? They plead guilty so they don't kill him.
Right.
It's fucking dumb. I'd be like, nah, sorry. Sorry. No, fuck that. Fuck.
Pan-fried butt.
She should be the first person ever to get eaten by a court. A
Yeah.
jury of your peers.
Ooh, find the cannibals.
She's
More for ya.
crazy. She's crazy.
Did she eat any of it?
I think so. I think she had the butt and the
God,
veggies.
things are gross.
Because the head was still boiling.
Was she waiting for his kids? Like, what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh my God, you got to be fucking kidding me. People are fucking nuts. I'm done.
That's
I'm done
why
with
I
people.
waited 9 years to propose to Carla.
Just in
Make
case
sure
she was
I'm
going
not
to
crazy.
fucking
Make
kill you.
sure
and
I
eat
did
your
not get eaten.
butt. I've been your sister for 28 and things are fine. I've never stabbed you.
I have been stabbed.
Have you?
Yeah,
By whom?
my friend.
Who?
We were doing dishes one day, and he was like, "Hey, is this sharp?" And he stabbed me in my leg, and it was a knife.
How deep did it go?
They had to cut off my leg.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Arr.
I'm
Okay.
so curious.
I know it's all bullshit though, so I am ready.
No, I'm pretty sure his friend, they were fucking dumb. Your friend definitely.
Who
Yeah.
stabbed you?
Who stabbed you?
Robert Smith.
Yes.
damn it.
That makes sense.
Calling you out,
Everything's
and I'm pressing charges.
great. Robert, you're great.
Was it deep? Was it like bloody?
Could have been Richard. They were twins. I don't know which one it was.
Did you have to get stitches or anything?
No.
Oh,
At least I didn't go.
you
Yeah.
didn't get them.
No, there was just a wound.
Yeah. I've had times where it's like, you should have got stitches, but you get like a pretty little scar.
Yeah. Oh, all those in your hand? Yeah. from the
Yeah.
window?
Girls love thigh scars.
No. Well, I don't know. I'm a girl with a bunch of thigh scars, and I'm not sure. People ask me if I get shot, and I say yes, and then I walk away because you're an idiot because they're perfect.
Correction. Limp away.
That's true. I'm a little gimpy.
I want to hear your story.
All right.
I want to hear.
Here comes Edith
I'm done here.
with her story. Oh, you want to do your...
I don't. Oh my God,
little-
no. I'm not into this.
Oh, let's do this.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm going to talk about a guy who eats another guy.
dun, dun, dun.
Here we go.
Go,
This is great.
go.
All right. So this story is about a man named Armin Muse. He, in 2002, well, let me start.
Isn't it? It doesn't sound that long ago.
No, it's not that long ago.
It's really
It's like 18. Nope.
Creepy.
Math. Mm-mm.
Right.
Not doing it.
Right.
Let me take a drink to that. So, Armin Muse, he was a German computer repair technician.
Okay.
Okay. Somewhere in Germany, like on an open site, not on the dark web, there's something called the Cannibal Cafe. It's a blog site for people who have cannibal fetishes, and they write, like, I want to do this to someone, I want to do whatever.
I want someone to do this to me.
Right. And they just kind of share their weird stories. Fine.
That's how me and Carly met.
He put in like a Craigslist type ad. He's like, I'm looking for a well-built 18 to 30-year-old to be slaughtered and then consumed. And then a bunch of people answered, but they all kind of like backed out, and he never forced anyone to do anything. He was like, nope, I understand. If you don't want to be eaten, don't respond, whatever. So this guy, Burned Brandies, answered in March 2001. So he shows up to Muse's house.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So March 9th, 2001, he shows up to Muse's house. He invites him in, and he goes, is it okay if I record everything? He says, yeah. So he starts recording.
Video recording?
Yes, beginning to end, everything that transpires. So they start talking about how it's going to happen. And Brandy's, the guy who says that he wants to be eaten, he goes, I want you to start with my penis.
Of course.
And Muse goes, okay, well, how do you want to do this? And he's like, well, I'll take a bunch of sleeping pills and I'll drink a bottle of cough syrup and we'll go from there. And he goes, okay. So he takes all the sleeping pills, he takes the cough syrup, I guess to kind of numb himself.
He didn't sleep? He didn't OD?
Hold on a second.
Okay,
We'll get
okay,
there.
okay.
We'll get there.
Because why would you want to take sleeping pills if you want to? Do you want to experience it? Go on.
So
Go on.
I think he wants to be kind of hazy, and I don't think he wants to feel the pain of it.
Of course, he wants to be able to watch him do it.
Yeah, so he starts off, and like they sit in the kitchen, get the camera. They follow Muse, the guy who put out the thing.
The cannibalist.
He decides to bring the camera everywhere that everything is happening.
He's carrying it.
He's carrying
Okay.
it. Again, he's never forced anybody.
It's 2001. Okay.
2001. So he tells him, hey, or Brandeis tells Muse, hey, I want you to start by biting off my penis. And Muse is like, okay,
That's tough.
that's tough. So he goes to do it, can't do it.
Yeah,
He's just
tough.
chomping and
Yeah.
ripping at his penis. He's like, this isn't working.
Yeah.
And then Muse is like, I can't chew it off. What should
Yeah.
we do? And Brandeis is like, you know what? Give me a knife. I'll just cut it off.
You okay,
You all
Jason?
right, Jason?
Well, this whole episode has got
I know.
me queasy.
I am not at all.
Me either.
I should have
Go
started
on.
with a warning.
Oh shit, yeah. So
That's scary.
cuts off his penis, right? Gives it to Muse, and he's bleeding.
Yeah.
Right? He's just bleeding. So Muse takes the penis and he fries it up with salt, pepper, wine, garlic, and they had like cut into like his thighs to get some of his fat.
'Kay.
So he's cooking it in it, but he burns it.
Oh no!
He burns it, so neither of them can eat it because they're trying to eat it, and Brandy's the victim is saying it's too tough. I can't like bite through it, and he's like, oh, it's burnt. So they chop it up and they feed it to his dog.
Oh my god.
Normal things.
Oh my god.
So, but like prosecutors are saying in the video, you can see Brandy's is too weak to eat the penis. That's what's happening. Like he probably could have ate it, but he's too weak, and they're like, nope, it's burnt. Throw it out. Just throw it out.
Was Muse eating it? Was he getting it down?
They couldn't. Because it was
Muse
like
couldn't eat it either.
He's like, I burnt it. It doesn't taste good. I'm gonna move on.
Gotcha.
So for some reason, they take Brandy's to a bathtub. So they put him in the bath, and they run a bath for him. And then Muse decides, you know what? This is a great time for me to finish my Star Trek novel. So he goes to another room, starts reading his novel. He comes in every 15 minutes to check on Brandy's. Brandy says, I'm fine. But he's like losing blood. The pills are kicking in. Everything's whatever. And he's like, are you ready yet? And he's like, oh, just leave me in the bath. So this goes on for like 2 hours. He's just going back and forth checking on this guy to see if he's alive or dead in his bathtub.
Oh my god. Which is what I was gonna say. Like, what was he doing that he wasn't paying attention to the penis in the frying pan? That it burned.
They were talking.
Oh my god.
They were just having a conversation about where their cannibalistic stuff came from and da-da-da-da.
I can see how that can be
They could have been really good friends.
enticing.
really great friends. But no, one of them was going to eat the other one. So he tells Brandy it's time to get out of the bath. So he gets out of the bath and collapses, and like he's unconscious.
Yeah.
So he kind of wakes him up, and he's like, you know what's going on? And he's like, I just want to go to sleep. And he's like, dude, like I'm supposed to eat ya. So he drags him upstairs, and then sits and like watches him and starts talking about like, I don't know, like should I get help? Should I do this? Because he's not sure now if he's still willing to be eaten.
Right.
So he prays. He like says a prayer and then stabs him in the neck a whole bunch. Yeah, to kill him because he's dying. He's dead anyway. And he's like, he said he could be eaten. It's on tape.
Right.
I'm good to go. Like, this is fine.
Evidence.
So stabs him in the throat and then hangs him on like a meat hook
Of course.
to let him
bleed
out,
him
whatever.
out.
So over the next 10 months, he eats like 44 pounds of him. Like just sticking him in the freezer. Like they found his leftover body parts like under pizza boxes. Like he just lived a very normal life. Just would come home and eat this guy that he had murdered.
And pizza.
Yeah, what is it like a suicide? Whatever. Yeah, just eating normal
is
things.
it suicide? It has to be.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after.
So they end up finding out about it because he puts out another ad, and somebody, like a student, says, hey, this guy offered this, says he doesn't need it anymore, and now he's putting out another one. I think he killed someone. So they start going through all the records. They go to his house, find everything. They're like, oh, okay, well, you're arrested now. Wow. So they watch the tape, and
That's not fair.
This is why you don't do it on Craigslist.
yeah, so when they're interviewing him and stuff, he's mentioning that he did it for sexual pleasure. Like he gets sexual pleasure out of eating, killing and eating someone. And he had a very willing victim. Very willing. So the lines are really drawn. So in January 30th, 2004, he's convicted of manslaughter and sentenced to 8 years. So during that time, he, is expressing regret. He's now a vegetarian, because you can't go from human to cow. You just can't anymore. So there's people that are making websites under his name, to idolize him, and they're asking for people to be, eaten to try and get people so that they can do their cannibal stuff. And they asked him what he thought about that, and he goes, they should seek treatment so it doesn't escalate. And he's like, there's at least 800 cannibals just in Germany alone.
My God.
Like, straight up, that's a lot of fucking cannibals.
800?
800. In April of 2005, prosecutors go after him again. They say, this was not done well. We need a retrial because he killed for sexual gratification. This needs to be under murder. So they said they ignored the whole fact that there was a whole tape of it, for the manslaughter. They didn't show the tape or anything. And they were just like, the guy was willing, he killed him, manslaughter. They're like, no, he did it for sexual pleasure, which means he can do it again. And his therapist went on and said, yeah, he's still having fantasies about this, et cetera, et cetera. And so they ended up on the 10th of May, 2006, they convicted him of murder, given life without parole. So he's sitting in a German prison.
Dang. Because originally when you said 8 years, it was like, oh,
yeah, no,
he's
he could
out
be
now.
out. Yeah, no, he's not out.
Wow.
But he was a nice cannibal. That's the kind of cannibal I like.
I'm so torn about this because the guy was completely willing. He brought his own medicine for himself the entire time. Never once does he scream in agony and say, no, I'm just kidding or whatever. And when people would back out, they'd show up to his house and then be like, no, I can't do this. He's like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
And he would send them off.
Yeah.
And they had those people come on and they're like, yeah, I came and I thought I wanted that, but I got scared and I left.
Oh, this is tough.
It's tough.
Because
manslaughter, I get. It's still illegal to kill somebody.
Right.
Right? So it's like assisted suicides
which
are
by
manslaughter.
The way is bullshit.
Okay.
I mean,
gross?
That's... It's suicide too, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's got to be.
Yeah, so my question is, what's going through that other guy's head? Is he just like,
I mean,
I'm going to take this, but I can't fucking sit there and have someone eat me.
if he wants him to go penis first, that's sexual gratification too.
You're right. You're right.
Honestly, if you want to watch somebody eat you, have them take your foot, have them take an arm. I know it's not going to be the best tasting thing, but at least you get to watch them eat you.
Yeah.
Penis first is sexual.
Penis, and he wanted him to bite it off.
Yeah.
He was chomping on it.
Yeah.
There's a fucking 4-hour video of this somewhere, guys. And it's not released, and I want to see it.
Oh, I don't know.
You weirdo.
I know.
You need to go to jail.
I do.
Where's the Star Trek novel? That's what
Which
I
novel
want.
is it? I'm saying he's just out there fucking reading his book.
Maybe subliminal messages. That's why in the book.
Oh my God.
That's what
cannibals?
Is there cannibalism in Star Trek?
800 cannibals.
800. Just in Germany.
I want to know how many are in America.
So this is the thing. So I Googled, please FBI leave my phone alone because the shit I was Googling last night was nuts. I Googled Cannibal Cafe.
Yeah.
Nothing. But it was just people talking about this case.
Right.
Couldn't find anything. And then I was like, how do I find cannibals? And then so I Googled, how do you find a cannibal?
Wow.
I also Googled what makes you a cannibal. What's the best way to cook people? Just fucked up shit that should, please, again, I'm not a murderer. But shit's weird. People are weird. So I'm Googling all this stuff. I find nothing, but I just keep getting people talking about, oh, you can find it on the dark web.
Yeah.
And after reading more about the things on the dark web, not one bit of me wants to be on it.
We have to.
I know. So we're going to be going on the dark web, guys.
Yeah, we're going to find it.
No, just kidding. We're going to go to jail. But we're going to maybe talk to people who have done it.
I'm sure we can look at it. It's if we do something on it and they find you and track you down.
The dark web alone is illegal.
I know.
Which I don't know why.
But
I know why.
For some
It's
reason,
the
I
black
feel
market.
like we can get out of it. We'll just smile a lot.
We'll just smile and cry.
Play
I have a
dumb.
booth in the black market.
I'm done with you.
A booth?
You're always done with me. Be started.
I don't want to. Not today. Not today, buddy.
Drink some more.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I want chili.
So yeah, next next podcast is going to be all about
dark web, because I found
stuff.
some shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe I have to wait to tell you guys about this shit.
Some
But
of it's so bad. It's so bad though. Some of it's so bad.
We're going to talk about the destruction of Daisy.
Okay. Don't know what that is.
Anymore. It's fucked up.
I don't know what that is.
Do you already have your research?
Oh yeah, I was up till 6 a.m. last night just Googling things. I saw Vic Morrow's death tape. Shit's fucked up. Shit's fucked up. Don't YouTube it unless you want to see it.
People don't know who Vic Morrow is.
Vic Morrow, he was an actor. He was doing Twilight Zone, and he was holding 2 kids running during a scene, and a helicopter crashed and decapitated him and a kid and crushed the other one. And there is 3 angles of it, and don't do it.
Awful.
It is burned into my brain
Forever.
And I was like,
It's
I should
awful.
stop watching this for the entire 4 minutes. I was like, I should stop.
Did you
watching
mention
this.
it's not just him?
Yeah, it's not just him. It's 2 kids.
2 kids.
Oh my god.
Hold
2
on.
little Filipino kids.
Do you know what I just saw that is now burned in my... You guys talked about it
Yeah.
before, not on this podcast, but the lady that fell into the escalator.
Oh, fucking
I've seen
god.
that.
Where she gets like crushed into it.
She like throws her kid, right?
Yeah.
Awful. That's
Yeah.
burned. That's burned.
Yeah.
Fucking burned. That guy that uses a machete and hits himself in the back over and over and over again.
Yeah,
That
that's
video is
during
burned in my head.
some, like thing, right? Some ceremony.
I thought he was just going nuts. I don't know. I
Because
just
even
remember.
little kids do it.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. They just slice themselves open.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound as bad until you see
You
it.
see it.
And
It
it's
is
like the
fucking
sharpest
bad.
knife in the world. And they just,
It takes a minute to bleed.
but like your back is very flexible, so the skin's just open. Okay. I
flapping
think that's
in
a
the
good note to end it
wind.
on because I am getting, don't fucking say flapping in the wind talking about that goddamn, oh God.
What about that one where that guy's in that meeting and he opens up his briefcase and shoots himself in the head?
That's also an interesting one. I saw one where a guy's giving like a sermon or something, and a guy with his fucking samurai sword runs into him, and you see the sword go in and come out the other side of him, and then they all tackle at everybody, but he fucking samurai sworded the fuck out of that guy.
Oh my God.
Dead.
Kebabbed him.
He kebabbed him. Bad. Okay. So that's been Cannibals.
Yep. Yep. I think this was one of our most exciting, most gross. Like it made my whole body kind of go. "Arr."
Yeah, I was the most. I didn't cringe once. Well, like, during yours I did, because what the fuck? So I guess because, I don't know. I love this shit.
I love that it was vegetables and gravy.
Yes, oh my God. It's a little wine with my penis. Just, I love that they cook it with things. It makes sense.
It sounded fancy.
All right.
Yeah, this episode grossed me out.
Jason's real queasy.
You
Yeah.
didn't talk a whole lot at the end.
You're a queasy person. You didn't talk. Your eyes didn't do anything. You weren't watching us really. You were just kind of
Because I was
dead-faced.
trying to think. There's a show where a guy he does the whole thing where, hey, does anybody want to be eaten? And then the main character in the show goes there, and the guy's rich, and they just start hanging out, and he becomes best friends. But he really never wants to be eaten. So then I forget what happens. I forget what show it is, but look it up.
Cops come. The cops come. What is it?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but I'm very interested.
It was just an episode of something. God damn it. I don't remember.
All right. Well, again, thank you guys for listening to this cannibal shit with Oh Shit That's Scary.
And Zima.
STS, also sponsored by Zima. Yes. Just kidding. They didn't sponsor us, but we're drinking it.
We can't say
Drinking
it's sponsored by Zima.
I said just kidding.
But either way,
Am I going to jail?
you have to jump off.
Then
the
I
cliff.
might as well
Hey,
get on the dark web.
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm going to jail
That's
for
what
Zima, I'm going to
saying.
jail for dark web.
Yep.
You could do
Yep.
it in jail. They have the.
Do they have the dark web in the American
That's the
jails?
only
the
thing they
American
have
jails?
access to.
All my
is
exes
dark
live in
web.
Texas.
All my access.
All my exes live in Texas. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back next week with some dark web bullshit.
Yeah, so much. And think about this episode next time you eat a pot roast.
There you go. I love you.
Sleep well, don't let anything bite you.
I'll have it next days. That's my sign.
Fuck off. Bye. Bye.